What's up guys, Justin here for S&S Archery. In today's gear video, we're going to be taking the Shift Lock Quiver from Tight Spot. We're going to be turning it from a right-handed over to a left-handed quiver. So in this video, we're going to show you what tools you're going to need and how to make the transition. Alright guys, so if you just recently purchased the new Shift Lock Quiver from Tight Spot, as you were checking out, you probably noticed this is going to work either in a left-handed or a right-handed. So unlike the previous quivers where they offered a right-handed and a left-handed model, this one is universal. Unfortunately, it's going to come right-handed setup every single time, as far as what we've seen anyways. So if you are a left-handed shooter, you need to make an adjustment. Just follow these simple steps and we'll get you swapped over. So the first thing you're going to need to do is grab the right tools. So you need a 1 1/8 Allen wrench. You also need a 5/32 Allen. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of break down some of the parts of the quiver. You're going to take the secondary gripper off. You're going to unlatch your mounting hardware. Take that off. And then on the quiver, you're going to see these rubber caps at the ends of all the carbon rods. These are not glued, so they will just pull right off. Now you're set up, you're ready to work on this quiver. So the first thing you need to do is take all 6 of these Allens on the mounting system, take them loose. There is no need to take them all the way out. Just loosen them up. Okay, so now that I have all the 6 Allens loose, those screws, I'm just gonna pull the system completely apart. So I have 2 pieces basically. Now the only thing I'm really doing is I'm flipping the mounting bracket itself. So I'm just gonna slide it off the carbon bars. And I'm just going to make one simple rotation, just like that. And I'm going to reinsert carbon rods into the mount. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the middle piece, just going to slide it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and lock down those 6 Allens. Being that this quiver is very customizable, I'm not too concerned about that right now. Mainly, I'm just wanting to get this thing set up for a left-handed shooter. So once all 6 of those are tight, move over to your 5/32 wrench, and then on your lever lock system, which engages, it attaches right to your mount. That's going to make it to where you can take the quiver on and off. In the bottom of the mount, or now the top, you're going to unloosen the main drive Allen. Just going to slide it out. Now there should be a washer that has a beveled edge that seats the bottom of this latch system. So now we're going to flip-flop. We're going to put the screw from the bottom side. I'm going to drop in that beveled washer, and then we're going to put on the lever. And the hard part about this whole setup is inside here, this internal nut basically rotates. So this is kind of the hardest part as far as lining up this screw to that nut. So you kind of have to hold it in place, move it around if it's not starting in order to get that thing to go on there. You don't have to go super tight as this is our latching system. Next thing, check the mount itself. Just drop it in here on the table, push the lever down. If it goes down, way too easy, you need to tighten up that bolt. This feels pretty good, so I'd say it's good. The last thing I'll do is I'll check it on my bow, make sure that when I pull this quiver on and off, I have the right tension set for what I like. Now, taking my rubber caps, putting them back on the carbon rods. If it were me, I would probably get some kind of epoxy and glue these on. I have a feeling they are definitely going to come off at some point in the field. They are not glued just because they are, they're able to swap over and you need to take those off in order to move those carbon bars out. But if it was me, I'd definitely glue it. Once the rubber caps are on, grab your secondary gripper, stretch it over, and you can move it up and down, adjust it how you'd like. So there it is. I have taken the Shift Lock Quiver, turned it from right-handed over to left-handed. The one thing you need to know about this quiver is the gripper down here on the bottom is more or less set up for right-handed shooters. Typically that pull arrow is going to be facing you So like this was set up for that right-handed shooter, your pull arrow was more out directly out the back. Well, now because the main gripper system, it doesn't flip over, your pull arrow is going to be up front. So unfortunately for all you left-handed shooters, you're going to have to go out and around. It's not really a deal breaker, just kind of an inconvenience. If you guys have any questions about the Shift Lock Quiver or anything else in the store that we carry, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be glad to help. If you guys have found this video to be useful in any way, please hit subscribe to follow us along on more gear, hunting, and review videos. Thanks, guys.